Hey guys, it's Jeff with Eternity Shore, and because my last couple videos have been pretty negative, I thought I really needed to go back and remind myself as to why we got into boating in the first place. So this is kind of a throwback video. Today is Tuesday, November 4th, and so this video is probably going to get out same day or maybe tomorrow morning. So we're pretty much up to date in terms of the boating season. So there'll be a couple more videos. The next couple of videos will catch up some things. But if you were to scroll all the way back and go all the way back to episode, I think it's 8, you would find something like this video here, which I'm just going to sort of update and put out there, and as a reminder of why we got into boating. This is episode 218. So this is 210 episodes ago. Unbelievable. January's coming up on 4 years for the channel. Really appreciate your support. If you watch these videos regularly, go ahead and subscribe. That really helps me. Gives me a little bit of income, allows me to produce more videos and upgrade some of my technical aspects of what I do. So again, tough boating season. But let's remind ourselves why we love boating so much. So here is a redux of episode 8.
Hey, it's Jeff with the Eternity Shore, and I'm going to start a new playlist called New to Boating, in which we can talk about why you should get into boating, why one would get into boating, and what are some of the factors to consider once you get into boating. So I thought I would try to start the playlist by talking about why we got into boating in the first place. So my family grew up in northern New Jersey, and for 50 years we went down to Long Beach Island every summer, pretty much for 50 years. It was in our family, and I always loved the water, loved the beach, loved that kind of atmosphere. And I knew in the last several years that eventually my parents were going to sell that house and we would have to move on to something else. And in anticipation of that, I started looking into the possibility of getting a boat. So that was in my 40s. So later in life, I didn't grow up on a boat or in boats. We had a couple family friends and an uncle that had a boat, but it wasn't a major part of my life. Is there something that I can pour myself into and we can get our family involved in that would kind of give us great joy, and post shore house give us a place and just kind of an activity to do as a family. So back in 2013 and 14, we got our first boat, this 19-foot deck boat, and as I've mentioned before previously, we had a great time using that, used it a lot, learned how to do water sports. Not me, but I drove the boat. And so really for me, this was a great outlet, a world that I didn't know much about, quite honestly. So a lot of what we've done in boating is trial by error and watching YouTube videos and reading a lot. But I didn't have a lot of experience captaining a boat or doing any of those kinds of things. So this was all real new to us and kind of late. That's why it's still intimidating, the kinds of things that I'm trying to learn about as we have transitioned now from our first boat to Eternity Shore 2, which hopefully we'll see on the water pretty soon. So for me and for us, it's been a great experience. It's not for everyone. Really, 3 things were important to us/me when we got our boat. First, for me, it was a great outlet. It was something that was not like my daily job. It was something that a hobby really that I could explore and learn more about in terms of boating. Second, for our family, felt like this would be a great thing to bring our kids and their ages together, and for us to be able to do some fun things as a family, learn how to water ski, go to different places. One of my favorite memories of that is last summer in 2021, we had the opportunity to take the boat down to North Carolina and see dolphins, and we had a great time there. And just one of the things that I just loved about having a boat and being able to do things as a family together. And then the third aspect was we like to be generous. We want to share this boat with other people. And we've had literally in the last 6-7 years, we've had well over 100 different people on the boat. And Mary loved to teach people how to water ski. She'd get in the water with people and help them learn how to ski. We did a lot with we had a hot dog we took people on, and it was great to watch young kids and families for the first time do stuff like that. So that was a great joy for us to be able to share it with other people. So those were the real 3 reasons kind of why we pursued this boat. And together with that, you know, after having lost that, knowing we're going to lose that shore house that we're there for 50 years, where for me that was a major happy place growing up ever since I was 1-2 years old. And what's happened is the boat has become my happy place. Boating has become that. And obviously it's something that you don't just do 2 weeks out of the summer. And now with stepping up to an express cruiser, there are more months that we have access to more comfortable boating because we have a full canvas enclosure and we're able to kind of shield ourselves from the elements. So those were some of the reasons why we decided to get in boating.
All right, we'll leave that here for now. Just want to let you know, in a week from Friday, the boat will come out of the water. It's actually still in the water. This is the latest we'll have come out of the water, ironically, even though we've had all these problems. I can't wait to see the underside of the boat. It's probably disgusting because we haven't really been up on plane in a while, and it's been sitting there quite a bit. But that's just reality. So we come out November 14th on Friday. Have one more outing. I'm going to go out with some guys hopefully next week. We'll freeze our little keisters off because I think it's going to be like 50 degrees. But again, thanks for supporting the channel. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. As always, I appreciate your comments. Maybe you could comment on why you got into boating. What was your main draw for it? All right. And before I let you go, let's just close this video out with some nice footage that just makes us happy and think of being on the water. So this was actually last week's footage from me being out by myself. Little fall foliage. All right, everybody, take care. Bye.